Hello, everybody. It's the end of October, and the Deephaven community team here with another demo about Flight SQL. Get started. All right, this is a feature that Devin's been working on, so Devin, take it away.
Hey everybody, I'm going to be demonstrating the Flight SQL feature using an external SQL editor. Sorry for the widescreen here, but I couldn't share just the database editor for reasons. Anyways, quick shout out. This is Deephaven or DBeaver. I'm not sure, but it was open source SQL editor, so I'm just going to give a shout out to that because it was really easy to set up. So the basis of this is to enable SQL access to a Deephaven server via the Flight SQL protocol. And so to do that, what I had to do here is Deephaven has a bunch of built-in connections to different databases. They didn't have one for Flight SQL, but luckily they've got generic JDBC support. So I just created a new connector and I gave it the Flight SQL jar. Gave it a name, gave it the main class, gave it the basic parameters to set up. And then it's pretty simple to set up a Deephaven connection. You just point it to your host, set a couple of driver properties, and then you're off to the races. So I've got a server, Deephaven server running off at the right. We're not connected yet. And all we do is boom, now we're connected. Ignore these error logs for now. That should go away later. As you can see, we don't have any tables, views, indexes, procedures, or data types. So it's kind of boring right now. But what we can do is we can go ahead and do some ad hoc queries if we want, something very basic. We can execute this. And there we go. We've got our table back with a single row. Or we could do a script that is a little bit more complex. Maybe we want to do some ad hoc data with where filter and select some stuff from that. What did I do wrong here? Where coder ID. This was working earlier. Huh. Okay, it worked the second time, so we've got a bug there that I need to fix. And so then there's that table executing here now. But let's go ahead and run something on the server, and we can see what that looks like. So we've got a simple ticking timestamp, and as soon as we go over here and we let it refresh the tables, you will see, okay, now we've got a timetable, and we can go explore its columns and stuff like that. And now we can double click on this, and we can see the data from it. Now, of course, SQL by itself is not ticking, so we're just going to get a snapshot of it in time. Of course, if we keep clicking the refresh button here, we could emulate kind of the Deephaven user interface kind of. And then we can do queries against the tables that are already defined on our server. And so we could, for example, select all from this timetable, order by the timestamp and descending, and limit it to 5. So there we go. And of course, the nice thing about using a SQL editor is you've got code complete because it knows what the times are or what the data types are. So it's going to say, oh yeah, this is a timestamp. It's a timestamp type column, blah, blah, blah. So you can do stuff like that. And let's just go ahead and run the performance logs on the server. So we've got a little bit more tables to explore. So now we've got some stuff running there. We'll execute some scripts, fetch the timetable a couple more times. And let's go refresh our tables here. So now we've got some more performance logs that we can go look at. And just for example, you can see all these types are coming in as their respective columns. If we wanted to go look at this real quick, we could go see some performance logs in SQL, and we see some ones that are related to Flight SQL, so the queries that this server or this client are actually running. So this should be coming in the next release, the 0.37 release, and I hope you guys think it's exciting.
Awesome. Looks cool for this week.